This week's story is called Tip and Pat. We'll be getting our second vowel this week, the I, the short I, which says I. So we'll be seeing lots of those words in this story, words with the short I sound. Our alpha friend for I is Iggy Iguana.
Iggy has some friends, you know, they are itsy bitsy. Find the insect and the inchworm, they are Fritz and Mitzi. All the friends play instruments, their music will delight you. Now it's time for Iggy's show, indeed he will invite you.
We heard several I's in that song. We have Iggy, and his friends' names don't start with an I, but in the middle they have an I, Fritz and Mitzi. We also have some new sight words this week, he and for. Let's hear those songs. So be sure to look for the words he and for as we read our story. Before we begin reading, let's decode or sound out some of the words. Remember, use what you know about the sounds that letters make and then blend them together to figure it out. The I says I. Remember when you say that, you clench your teeth together so that nothing will fit between them except your small little fingernail. Like someone's trying to feed you something that you really hate. So T says T, I says I, M says T, I, Now blend it or stretch the sounds. M, Tim. And we see that that's a capital T, so I'm guessing that's the name of one of our characters. Okay, let's sound out our next word with an I. Sit, sit, sit. T, tip, tip. So we know in our story we're going to see the words Tim, sit, tip, as well as words that we've had before that have the A in them. Remember, as we read, if you need to sound out a word, you can, but some of you may be to the point where you only have to sound out the newest words, like the ones with the I's, or you may only have to sound it out the first time you see it and not every time. Let's read. Tip and Pat, written by Kate Brand and illustrated by Carl Johnson. Now remember, the illustrator draws the picture and the person who writes the words or the story is the author. As we read, figure out short I words, Make sure you understand what you're reading and use the pictures to help you. And also look for the words he and for. Tip. Tip is a cat. Cat. Tip is a cat. I reread that, and I also looked at the picture to make sure that what I figured out really made sense. H-E, he is my cat. P-at, Pat is a cat. He is my cat. It is for, there's our new word, for tip. Tip. It is for tip. What's for tip? Ah, the mat must be for tip. It is for Pat. Sit. Tip, sit. Sit, Pat, sit. Remember, as you read, make sure that you think about the sounds that letters make. Make sure that what you're figuring out makes sense by rereading and by checking with the illustrations. Happy reading!